Joining me now in Delhi is Simone Thurtell, who's got the honour and the privilege of calling netball here at the Commonwealth Games, and Australia goes into this competition very, very confident of success, doesn't it?
They do, but back in 2006 in Melbourne, they suffered a really heavy blow when they lost that gold medal match to the New Zealand Silver Ferns by 5 goals. And so coming into this one, there's 5 members of the team, including Sherelle McMahon, who carried our flag last night, who are coming in wanting that revenge. We've got a couple of debutantes. So yes, we think the gold medal match is going to be New Zealand-Australia on current international form, but I don't know that they're hot favourites at this point.
Melbourne a setback, but the World Championships showed they came right back into form, winning in New Zealand. That must have been a positive psychological boost for them.
And that's the thing, if you talk to Norma Plummer, the coach of the Australian Diamonds, she's certainly saying that yes, they've touched on the loss in 2006, but since then, since they've discussed it, they've left it there. What they've focused on is that they bounced straight back in 2007, won that World Championship. They come in with world ranking #1, and they have had a very good season against New Zealand. They just won the Constellation Cup against the Silver Ferns, and so yes, they are certainly feeling some momentum and a lot of confidence.
What sense do you get from the team of what they rate more important, the World Championship or coming onto the international stage at an event like a Commonwealth Games?
You know, I think netball is one of those sports that's quite rare, that they value both to be on the level. They are thrilled to be here in Delhi and to actually have that opportunity to win a gold medal and be on the international stage, the true international stage, I think for them is very, very important. I mean, they come up against Samoa in their first match today, which is going to be a little bit harder than most people would think, and you think that's a bit of a shock, but everybody marched in the opening ceremony last night, despite the fact that they have a very early game today, because they wanted to support their captain Sherelle McMahon, who was carrying that flag. So I think this holds a lot of a momentum for them, a lot of meaning for them is what I should say, and is really close to their hearts.
And unlike a lot of sports, the Commonwealth group of nations are really the world superpowers of netball anyway, aren't they?
Absolutely. I suppose if you look at squash and netball, they're perhaps the two sports in this Commonwealth Games where you are getting the world elite. There's no doubting that New Zealand are the main opposition. They're in Pool B, we're in Pool A. We have the easier pool, I think. We're up against Jamaica's Sunshine Girls. They're 4th in the world. But New Zealand have to come up against England and also South Africa, who are ranked 3 and 5 in the world. So they have the tougher pool, I think. The top 2 go through to the semi-finals, but I just think on form, obviously it's going to be, I don't know whether I can say that, Peter, but I think New Zealand and Australia will certainly be in the gold medal match. And at this point, even though it's certain which 2 teams go there, it's anyone's guess who will win out of the Silver Ferns and the Diamonds in that gold medal game.
A lot of Australians listening. Simone Thurtell will be driving the netball coverage on ABC Grandstand.